Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your review for Dexter Resurrection, Season 1, Episode 6, Cats and Mouse. This episode was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was super good. 10s across the board. We're going to jump right in. So, Dexter's friend, his landlord, and I still don't know the man name. What's his name? Sheik. I think that's what Dexter said. I can't really remember. But anyway, his mother passed. Last week she was telling us that, well, we found out, I should say, that she has cancer, and that she opted out of doing chemotherapy. She was not finna spend her last days sickly and in the hospital with tubes all in her, all of that. And so, however it was going to take her, she just hoped that it would be in her sleep. And that's exactly how she went. Of course, Fran is just distraught. Dexter had plans with Harrison, but he's going to cancel them so that he can go and support his friend down to the wake. He tells Harrison about it. Harrison ends up being very supportive, brings him a suit. He wants to go with him. They share a moment talking about Hannah and her past and how Harrison had to go through that alone, Whatever. I don't care nothing about Hannah. I don't care nothing about Hannah, because if you know, you know. They tried to make fetch happen with her, but I just wasn't feeling her for Dexter. I really wasn't. The only person that I liked for Dexter was Rita. And even she got on my nerves sometimes. But she was the only one. The rest of them, the rest of them were busts. All of them. Except for Lumen. I like Lumen. Lumen, I ain't had no problems out of Lumen. Anyway, back to this one. Y'all, when they stood in the mirror, Dexter's getting ready for the funeral. He's putting on a tie. Harrison is getting dressed as well, putting on a tie. And they stand in the mirror. It was such a beautiful moment. 3 generations. Harry was behind Dexter. Of course, Dexter standing there behind Harrison, teaching him how to tie a tie. It was beautiful. Dexter promises to never abandon him again. They head on upstairs to the wake. And Harrison is trying to brace him, like, they're probably going to be very sad. And, I just want to brace you for, what to expect. And they get up in there. They don't know. We're black. This is a celebration of life here. The people got the music bumping. We got the food going. We got the drinks flowing. It's a good time. It's a culture shock for those two. But of course, I already knew what it was going to give. Our gatherings, funerals, the funeral is a funeral, yes. But when it comes to the repast, at that point, we have cried. And now people want to dance and eat. Yeah. Anyway, Harrison, he goes, over to hang out with the young folks. They give him a drink, talking to him about their careers and all of that. Like, this man is supposed to have life figured out already. I don't even know how old Harrison is supposed to be. I want to say like 19. Still too young to know where you want to go, as far as a career goes. Dexter, he goes over to pay, because Mama's in the house. I said, the wake is at the house. Okay. She's over there, resting, open casket. She looks beautiful. I don't know if I would have been able to do that. I'm just being real with you. As an actor, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. And like, manifestation is real. I would have to opt out. I would just have to opt out. I would have to say no. That's not, I don't think that y'all need to see me in it. Go ahead and close it. Go ahead and close it and just give it a regular funeral. Because what I'm not going to do is put myself inside of a coffin and seal my own fate. Prematurely at that? Call me witchy poo, spiritual. Call me what you want to call me. But manifestation is real. And what you put out into the world comes back to you. I'll never forget. Story time. when I was a little girl, being ingenious, playing around in my room. Out of a cereal box, I made a cast. Y'all already know my arm was broke within weeks. Broken. Fell down skating, broken wrists. I learned real early that what you put out, it returns to you. Yeah, it's cute, nah, you ingenious, yeah, but girl, take that off. That's what my mom should have been saying. We were all like, oh, you're so, girl, what a genius. Child, you wouldn't have found me in nobody's casket playing around. I mean, like, I'm sorry. I'm just not doing that. Y'all, it's the end of my character anyway. No, we're not doing that. I'm not finna, hell no. Anyway, Uma Charlie, she goes to check on her mother, as we can see. You know, she goes in and checks on her mama. Good on her. Oh, no. I skipped something. She did check on her mama at some point, so I guess we don't have to revisit that. But at this point, she was checking on Red, whose mailbox is full. And she goes into the apartment. Of course, it's empty, mold on the food and all of that. So he's been gone a long time. She calls Leon to let him know. They all missing. Red missing too, because, you know, Mia, she in jail. The lady say it's cat time at the repast. They say it's cat time. So mama loved cats, and she didn't own any because she was allergic. So she collected, you know, porcelain cats, wooden cats. She just collected cats. And so it's time for everybody in the room to grab a cat, take it home with you at that, because she had 11 of them, and we won't know what to do with them. Excuse me. And so everybody takes a cat and then, you know, stands in front of the room and says something nice about mama. Of course, when it's Dexter's turn, he tries to muster up something. He look over at the food. Oh, I'm going to miss her food. Because, I mean, what else is he going to miss about her? He ain't know them people. Dexter, while he's talking, he gets a call from Leon. Leon say, I'm outside your apartment. And at first, he's like, did they find me for real? No, they outside Red's apartment. Dexter say, I ain't home and I ain't coming back. Because he asked him, when will you be back? You know, he's like, oh, that's fine, I'll wait. Oh, no, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I ain't been back since you had Uma Charlie breaking into the house. You know, he says he prioritizes his anonymity. And so we're not doing that. Y'all don't need to be knowing where I'm at. Leon kind of looks like, oh, okay, it's you 10 steps ahead. All right, I wouldn't expect nothing less. But listen, meet me around my house about 7 o'clock. Meet me around my house, though. Harrison, he's thinking about NYU. He over there on the campus, you know, getting pamphlets and all of that. Then he gets a call from Elsa. She always calling him when she need him, like he her babysitter. See, Harrison, you should stop watching her baby. Stop watching him. You ain't no glorified babysitter, house sitter. And she want to friend zone you. Get her out of here. She's using you, Harrison. Anyway, he go around there. Cause he done threw the pamphlet away as soon as she asked him to watch the kid. I guess he ain't got time because he gotta go, you know, watch her baby while she goes to class. Detective Neurodivergent, she talking to Mia, Lady Vengeance. She's talking to her last victim. I was gonna say his last victim. To her, she's a her. She, her. She's talking to her last victim. He's telling him what happened, you know, but it doesn't line up to her being a vigilante. It's just not lining up. Like, her MO is supposed to be she getting predators, but you ain't no predator. No, she's the predator. See, that's the part that y'all ain't know. She's the predator. Whether y'all thought that or not, she let y'all believe that. He also says that she mentions him being her first kill in New York, and they like, whoa. The first one? Did she really say that, like, specifically? You know, he goes a little further. Yeah, she made it seem like I was the first and all of that. You know, neurodivergent. She's like, I knew these weren't connected. I knew it. The other partner, however, he's kind of, you know, he ain't really questioning things too much. He feels like they're both connected, because how else would she have the man's watch? all of this evidence in her house. How else would she have it? But the method of killing is like vastly different. So something's afoot. Detective neurodivergent, she knows that the murders are not connected. But like I said, her partner thinks that Mia killed both them people. Just as they finna, head out, change the subject. Here come Batista. And when I say I'm sick of it, Batista, take your ass back to Miami. Because we're tired. You really finna mess up the thing. Just let it go. I mean, just let it go. You done retired. Please. Please, Batista. Like I like you. I'm trying to stall you out, but you really working my nerves. I'm about to tell Dexter to do what he do. I'm about to tell Dexter to do what he do. Because I'm tired. Anyway. He back on my damn nerves. Talking about he don't think Mia killed that man either. And he got it. Listen. He has it down to a T. He's not missing any details. He's not missing anything. Batista has it all. He has it all figured out. Like, seriously. And he brings them in on, him thinking it's the Bay Harbor Butcher. But then they're like, but if you think it's your partner, them, the man you used to work with down in Miami, and he was in a coma, like, you're not making sense. Then he starts making a little bit more sense. He's like, no, but he had a son, Harrison. Sis pipes up, I'm familiar with Harrison. I know Harrison Morgan. Say more words. And so he goes on to say more words. And he's like, that's his son. I'm feeling like he was taught by the Bay Harbor Butcher, his daddy, what the T is, what to do. They're like, keep talking. And he said, I know you're finna go over there and talk to Mia. Let me go around there and show the picture. He showed a picture of Dexter and everything. I'm just like, yep. Dexter gonna have to do it. He just gonna have to do it, because I'm really, what you not finna do is get Dexter arrested. Like, at the end of all of this, we've had spinoff after spinoff. Dexter cannot be arrested. Are you kidding me? No. Absolutely not. He can't die either. He just got to ride off in the sunset with Harrison. That's the only ending that I'll accept. Anyway. They're gonna allow it. They're gonna allow him to go down there. I'm just Dexter and the serial killer. The serial killer clan, all the folks from the meeting, they show up to Leon's house. They all got the news about Mia. They're like, oh, where's Loyal? Oh, he did. He did. He's a tattoo guy. He gone. He went no contact. We got Uma Charlie on the case. She's looking into it. He's out there. Leon is making drinks, and he's being very weird. His demeanor is, I don't trust none of y'all. I kind of want to keep y'all close so I can keep an eye on y'all, because somebody's doing something in the group. He knows that there's a mole in the group. There's something going on in the group. Yeah, Dexter, Dexter ain't red, for one. And he about to take all y'all out, including you, Leon. You next. You next. We next. Woo, that's a life reference for the ones that know. Moving on. He gives them some more hush money as well, so they can go about their business. Keep them quiet a little bit longer. After we see Uma Charlie. She goes and sees this man who's gambling. He just lost. She done put him, now he back up because she got money. She got money for him. She got a job for him. It's obvious that he's a hitman. And he finna have to take out Mia. Like, knew that straight away. After the meeting, Dexter, he follows it was a loudmouth in there being all, I bet it. Like, narcissist on speed. Okay? He's so full of himself. Ego just as big because he's FBI's most wanted. He feel like he the best of the best of the best. And it's all about him. Oh my goodness, she gonna tell on me. Ain't nobody thinking about you. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Dexter follows him to the library. Hold on, cause I don't wanna skip ahead. Sometimes I be skipping ahead, getting excited. I said that in my Tisha Scott voice. I kind of miss them. If you over here watching this, you don't know nothing about them Love and Marriage Huntsville folks. So let me just let me stay on par. Yeah, he follows him into the to the library. He did a little quick search on him. He like, yeah, you about to be next. You definitely finna have to be the next victim. I'm gonna have to definitely get you because you fit the code for sure. Because he killed it. Especially when Dexter sees he killed a father and son. Oh no, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. He follows him to the library and sees him pick out a book. The book happens to be like a encyclopedia on serial killers, and he puts a bookmark in it. And Dexter follows him, sees him do that, and the man leaves. And then Dexter, of course, goes to see what's in it, and it says 8 p.m. on it. And he's looking through the book, trying to see, oh, wait, while I'm here, let me see if I'm in here. They got something on me. Yeah, you chapter 10. He was chapter 10, but of course they don't have his face. They have Dukes, Sergeant Dukes. He's the face of the Bay Harbor Butcher. And he distracted just looking. And we also see somebody glaring from the shadows. Somebody is watching him. And it's the man. It's the one that left it. Actually it's not. I just had a moment. You know how you run through and it's like, duh, why didn't I notice then? Anyway, we'll get there. I just had a aha moment. We'll get there. Stay with me. He in the library, he sees it. The man, whoever is glaring and watching, they see him. He doesn't keep the bookmark or nothing like that. He puts it back. And then he goes and he goes to wherever he's going because he hears somebody like drop a book or something like that. He gets distracted, and so he leaves after that. Dang, that little aha moment kind of got me. I want to tell y'all, it's on the tip of my tongue, like, Anyway, that's some good writing. That was good. Good job, guys. Then we see Uma Charlie back visiting her mama, like I said earlier. Moving on. Harrison, he at Elsa's house ready to babysit. She's headed to class. And then when he tells her that he's thinking about enrolling, she got the nerve to say to him, are you sure? Really? Oh, you're serious. So he can't get a college education? So you're the only one that's supposed to be college educated? Oh. See, Harrison, I don't like her. I don't like her for you. I don't. Anyway, she complains about black mold in the baby's room, causing the baby to have asthma attacks. The landlord ain't doing nothing about it because she hasn't paid her rent, but she's not paying her rent until he does something about it. And so it's a revolving door. Harrison's like, you could move. She can't move. She ain't got no money to do that. So here we are. And that already just automatically pisses him off because it's like, why won't you just come and fix the woman's things? He's pissed with the landlord. Friend, he upset, he grieving, he hollering and yelling at the people. The son-in-law, he came in there with some ice. Dexter is helping him bring the ice in the house. It's too many bags of ice. He just done fussed everybody out. Just mad, just grieving, just really going through. We understand though, we don't hold it against him. Dexter takes the ice down in his apartment where Gemini is waiting. Gemini, the one he been following. Yeah, he's waiting on him in his apartment. Dexter immediately is like, oh, okay, you want a gin and tonic? He go in there, he got whatever he got his rugs in his refrigerator, and so he finna cook it up, finna go on and pour it up. He already knows that this man is narcissistic, so he plays to his narcissism, just praises him. I wanted to be like you, or I fashioned after you, just really gassing him up because that's what he needs. When he goes to give him the drink, he switches it. But see, reverse back to you. Because Dexter ain't no fool. He switched it before you switched it. He switched before you switched. So now your ass is knocked out. Almost immediately. Almost immediately. And at first I was like, now wait a minute, Dexter, because this is in your house. You really can't do this here at the house. I'm going to need for you to find you somewhere like you used to. I'm going to need you to find you somewhere like you used to. Because really bringing the people back to your house and you got people that live above you, it's really not, that's not smart. But you know, that's what he do. But before that, before, you know, he ends up knocking the man out, I forgot that. The man asked about the note and he was like, why you didn't take the note? And no, Dexter asked who the note was for. And he says it was for me. Again, we'll get there. He says it was for him. Dexter was kind of confused by that. So was I. So was I. Anyway, because he was like, and then he asked him, was it like to pay homage to like the Zodiac? Is it was something, did you want the police to find it later? Like a clue for later? And he was like, the Zodiac is an amateur. Don't fucking play with me. I'm playing on my top, as the kids would, as the churn would say. Don't play on my top. Some of their lingo, some of their slang I kind of like, but then sometimes it's kind of like, y'all don't think y'all sound stupid? But hey, we probably sounding stupid too. Talking about get crunked up. Hey, we finna get crunked. What? That's so lame. Woo, super duper. Anyway, yeah, he knocks him out. He switched it, like I said. The Gemini man drinks it down, passes out. Okay, Harrison, he ripping and running with that little boy in the house, and the little boy about to have an asthma attack. You can't run him like that. He already got issues. Harrison got to go get the breathing machine. We get the and put his ass to bed. He gets a knock at the door, and it's the landlord about his money. And Harrison, you ain't the man of this house, so you really was supposed to say, oh, she not here, I'll tell her. Bye. You know, but you really inserting yourself, speaking on her behalf, you know, she ain't paying the rent because you ain't fixing the mold and, you know, all of that. He's like, well, if she's not paying rent, then I'm not coming in here and fixing anything. Excuse me, both of y'all are wrong. But as a landlord, you got to fix the mold issue. That is not her responsibility. Are you okay? Because if not her, then another tenant will need you to fix the mold. What? Anyway, Harrison standing there talking to the man, and he just pissing him off, just triggering him left and right, and he has a fork in his hand, and then we see him get upset and just poke him right in the eye with it. You know it was just a hallucination. He was just daydreaming, because he has those thoughts. He has those thoughts. He also has a moral compass, so he don't mistreat the women. Don't mistreat the women around Harrison. He's not really, don't mistreat anybody. You know, that's really his thing. So he got that, like Dexter calls it the Morgan, you know, the Morgan moral compass or whatever he called it. Anyway, Dexter, he's preparing to kill this man in the house, like I said. And I'm like, the people are upstairs. The people are up there. Gemini, we don't need any last words from him. His mouth is taped. He just gets right to it and kills him. And as soon as he take the knife out of him, here comes somebody. Dexter, can we talk? It's friend from upstairs. Dexter got to quickly wrap the body up, throw it in the bathroom. And when he throws it in the bathtub, he ends up like yanking the shower curtain down just on the last little notch. He doesn't even notice it. Of course, we notice it. And he goes out there to answer the door. Friend just need to come down and apologize for being so rude earlier. Of course, Dexter understands. And then he want to just really spill his life, you know, his past to Dexter, you know, and his anger issues that he's had in the past and his upbringing and all of that. He was a child soldier out there in Sierra Leone. And his mother saved him because he was snatched up as a child. And she never stopped looking for him. And when she found her baby, she brought him to the United States of the America. And it's been up ever since for them. And, you know, so losing her is just, how he gonna go on? How can he move on? Dexter is not the one to talk to, though, about your emotional problems, about your grief, because he has no emotion to give you. He really don't. I mean, he tries. You know, he's practical. He's like, well, what'd you do before? when you weren't with her, what'd you do? What'd your mom teach you? It helps. The man got a headache, you know, because he been crying all day, you know, stress. He asked him for some Advil. And before Dexter can even realize, he done told the man to go in the bathroom. Oh, it's in the medicine cabinet. Oh, I'll get it. Nah, you already behind him. He already in there. The medicine cabinet open. Dexter standing in the hall, in the doorway, stressed, okay? Just staring at the shower. He sees in the reflection in the mirror that the shower curtain is falling down. So he goes and he gonna fix it. I'm like, please, sir, just get out. Okay? Please get out my bathroom. Get out my friend's bathroom before you see this dead body. He don't see it though. He don't see it though. He thanks Dexter for listening and all of that and going on by his business. But listen, I was stressed. Me and Dexter, we didn't know what was gonna happen. Okay. Dexter immediately goes to burn that body. And he says while he's thinking, and talking to Harry, he ain't finna be bringing Harrison into this mess. He's just not, he can't lose him. He's just gonna have to keep it separate. He's just gonna have to. He cares about Harrison's future and all of that, and he don't want to bring no darkness to his life. He goes to see him, and Harrison looks, like he's visibly shook, and he shares how he saw himself killing that man, and he's a little bit worried about that. It felt real, it felt natural. And normally Dexter kind of would have, I don't know, placated to that, but he didn't really. He steers it in another direction. He's like, this, you kind of remind me of Deb. You got a temper like she did, and you have a moral compass or whatever, but don't think that you're not a good person. You are. Take the Morgan justice and use it for good. Find your own path, Anyway, after lunch, he gets a call from Uma Charlie, and she's like, listen, we got a surprise for you. I'm gonna need you to come on around here to the spot. Bring your trophies and your tools. And so Dexter, he pulls up to the tarmac, and they about to get on Leon's private jet, and the ponytail killer is also there. The other people are there, and they're waiting on Gemini, but we know that he just killed Gemini. Somebody pull up. Guess who it is? Gemini 2.0. I said, oh, Christ. So here's my aha moment. His twin, because Gemini, his twin was the one watching. And that's why he said, I left it for me. Because it's two of them, but nobody knows that. I think twin know, though. I think twin know Dexter killed twin. Because his twin went to go see Dexter. And you think they ain't talk about it? He went to go see him. Because he said, how come you didn't take the note? Who'd you leave it for? Oh, I left it for me. What? He was telling his brother that we gotta meet up at 8 p.m. or something like that. Whatever, they were communicating to each other. He come getting in the plane, looking at Dexter. Dexter like, what the fuck? What's up? Anyway, okay, here's our other cliffhanger. So Neurodivergent and Batista, they down to the prison, and they go to meet with Mia, but the alarms are going off. So, as soon as they get in the door, here come the alarms going off. They immediately have to go run and see what it is. She hanging from her cell. She in there hanging. Ain't gonna be no talking to her. And the person on the scene is the man that Uma Charlie hired. He the one checking her pulse. Oh, she's gone. Yeah, because you did it. You went right on in there and did it. So won't be no talking to her. I was happy. I was like, yes. Batista, bitch. Going on back to Miami. Anyway, until next time, I really enjoyed this episode. Can you tell? Can you tell? Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.